MRecktv.
We're going to go right to this Mason Cameron post on It Is What It Is, and then we're going to go into Tank responding to that shit, man. A lot of Tank ops fought last night. Oh, yeah. It's on. Let's get it.
Who you think is
gonna Mase, who do you think is going to win?
I can't tell y'all everything I know just yet. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think if it goes to the cards, it's probably gonna be Roach, but I think if it's a knockout, it's gonna be Pitbull. That would be my safe bet.
Okay,
I kind of agree with that assessment. I actually interviewed Lamont 2 days ago, and he said he's tired of leaving shit in the judges' hands. He said he ready to rumble, and he's not leaving shit in the judges' hands no more, because I guess what happened after the Tank fight, a lot of people feel he won the Tank fight. I'm one of them, because if you count the knockdown, that they didn't count a knockdown on the scorecards.
With the grease in the hair?
Yeah, the shit in the
Michael Jackson white?
All that shit. If you count down the scorecards, the knockdown, he won the fight. So it's a draw between him and Tank, to where Pitbull lost the Tank, but at the same time, Pitbull was a last-minute fill-in for that fight. And I think that he did really good in that fight as well. So I agree with your assessment. If it's going to be a knockout, I think it's going to go to Pitbull. But because of Lamont Roach's boxing IQ, I would give it to Roach if it goes to be a decision. But he said he don't want no decision.
So Tank responds and says this to Cameron at first. Ask Coach Cameron, how does his throat feel? Damn. Now, somebody tweeted Tank last night, and they put, and Mase talking crazy. And then Tank responds. What he say? I pull up to that show and beat the shit out of Mase. You know, he meant Mase, but he put Made. You know what I'm saying? So he was responding to somebody named Kizzy on Twitter. All right, caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yeah, this Turk from Philly. Yeah, Tank ain't running up on Mase. He just hot right now. He a little mad right now, that's all.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron, they was really speaking their mind yesterday. As fans, though, everybody want to really see the rematch.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis ducked out on that rematch. Cruz been calling for the rematch. I mean, a lot of people got beef with Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson. Tank got to fight these dudes, man. We've been saying this for a long time. For years, Tank been fighting a lot of dudes we don't know. A lot of Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't know him. He blew these, like he blew Isaac Cruz up. We didn't know Cruz until he got in the ring with Tank.
Yeah. And Cruz,
you know what I'm saying?
Cruz and Roach fought yesterday. Did you see that fight?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's why it was a good fight.
What was your thoughts on?
They robbed my man again.
They robbed Roach, right?
They robbed my man again. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Roach gonna get his just due. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's happening the way it's happening, but you know the proof is out there though.
No doubt. Yo, great assessment, good brother. I got another caller. You can call back though. Salute, King.
All right, bro.
All right, peace. Let's get it. The lines is getting on fire because we're gonna talk. You know what I mean? We're gonna be on this live for a long little bit. If you get what I'm saying, so you better call up quick because I gotta mute your audio. Callers, please follow the rules. No cursing. Mute your audio, please. Let's get it, caller.
What's going on? It's your boy Don 773 reporting out the shot, man. I was just putting my input on it.
Okay.
I don't like how these athletes, bro, like with Mason Cam, they see the lane they trying to be in, you know, reporting on the sport. And it's funny to me that they always got beef with Mason Cam. They don't never come at these white reporters, sports broadcasters. I don't like that. It's always, they always come at the rappers. I get it, they rappers, but they see they just doing sports commentary. You can't get mad when somebody doing sports commentary and now you want to, I'm gonna beat the shit out, excuse my French, I'm gonna come beat you up and all of that. Like, come on, man. Yeah,
and I don't like it either. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this to you. Rappers always felt the way towards me, but nobody ever threatened me. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter or nothing like that. But it's good to see that people got to understand what I've been going through for all these years. You know what I mean? When you get in this space and you are independent black media, you go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and that's one of them. Whereas they don't come at the white media like that. You feel me? And that's why I'll be like, yo, if you see me in a space and I dominated in this space for this long, you know, add on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Add on to what I'm doing, because I've been through it. I open the lanes up. You feel me? But, you know, I'm glad people get to see just a bit of what I went through, but I never went through that. A nigga ain't never threatened me on no social media. They gonna do X, Y, Z, but niggas felt the way. A nigga might have been like, come on, Reck, yo, you had such and such on there going at me. And I'd be like, well, you can respond. I give you the platform to respond. I didn't know he was gonna go at you.
Exactly. Journalism. I'm not picking a side. I'm doing journalism. So they need to understand that, because like I've been seeing that too often. They be ready to jump on the black guy and fight, but these white commentators could say what they want to and they don't have nothing to say. It's like they don't even hear the white guys, but it's always beef towards our own. That's the only thing I be noticing about that. I don't like that part of the game, man.
That's a fact, my brother. I appreciate you. Great commentary. Run the likes up, Reckmobb. Also, what's your name, fam, before you go?
Man, it's Don773, man, reporting out the shot, man. Don TV, y'all check me out, man. And like I say, I get exactly what you be going through, because coming out of the shot, be a lot of topics that I want to dive into, but you just can't get into it because of the niggertry, man. I don't be wanting to get into that. So I get exactly what you're talking about, brother.
No doubt, good brother, Don. Salute. Let's get it. The lines on fire. Run the likes up, man. I tell y'all, I've been through it in this media shit, but a nigga ain't gonna threaten me. Ain't never been threatened, and nigga will not threaten me. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from. Let's get it.
This Judah 773 out of Chicago.
All right, talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on Tank threatening to put hands on Mase, and also telling Cameron he got a Frank stand in his throat? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's just Tank just talking online like you do. I mean, usually you always do that after a fight. Somebody that he either supposed to fight or already have fought already. He ain't gonna touch nobody. You know what I'm saying? He got a bunch of... In fact, he need to just go and retire, because he ain't want to fight nobody real anyway. He's supposed to be fought Shakur, Devin, T.O. and all them. He ain't gonna fight nobody. So he just take care of his legal business and just go and chill out, man.
No doubt.
But,
no doubt.
As far as that, what you guys said, but the Roach, Roach got robbed last night. You know what I'm saying? With the point that they took the standing count, you know what I'm saying, from like 5 to 12, he pretty much took over the whole fight. I mean, if it wasn't 6 rounds that Cruz won, Roach won. That's why at the end of the fight, you seen how happy Cruz was. He was just happy as hell to get the draw, because he knew he lost.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this: the whole boxing community, besides Frank Martin, said all the boxers said Roach won. They thought Roach edged it. All the boxers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because he did.
Yeah.
He definitely was that.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Think about how Roach gotta feel. I think.
Yeah.
Did he fight Tank? Was it this year, right? Was it April of this year?
Yeah, and I believe it's April.
Right? So 2 times with fights he won. Clearly, they gave him a draw. They robbed him and gave him a draw.
Greg, I said that. Soon the draw came, I said, man, the frustration he got to feel right now is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because stuff like that, like if he was probably older, he'd probably be thinking about retirement.
Come on, man.
Because it's like, damn, what I'm putting in all this pain and y'all just giving me draws.
That's them politics, man. Them boxing politics is something different.
And then you know PBC on his last leg. So they trying to, with Canelo just lose, they trying to, you know, keep their Latino fan base.
Yeah.
You know, who else they got to bring some fans in without Pitbull, Cruz?
Yo,
you know, as far as the
you hit it right on the nail. You hit it right on the nail, man. I appreciate you tapping in. What's your name again, fam?
Yes, sir. Judah 773 from Chicago.
All right. Salute, family.
Yes, sir.
Chicago on the check-in heavy, man. Chicago rock with M.Reck heavy. Salute to Chicago. Chi-Town is... Peace.
Yo, peace. Top of the morning, M.Reck.
Top of the morning, Panther Jones. What's happening, man? You know, this line's on fire, but I got to speak to the homie Panther real quick. What's going on, man? What's your thoughts on Tank and giving these posing threats to Mason Cam and all that? What's your thoughts?
All right. Now, first I want to say, Tank, I've been peeped. Tank was, he needed to start fighting like black dudes because he was knocking out too many Spanish niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that's kind of weak. But the last brother he fought, I think he knocked out, right? I mean, before Roach, or was that after Roach?
The last person he fought before Roach, it was Frank. I think it was Frank Martin, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he knocked him out. So I was like, I said, I seen Tank knocked out a brother. I was like, okay. And then he went to draw. It was a draw with Roach. I was like, and I ain't gonna lie, I gave that to Roach also. You know what I'm saying? But now how Tank is like not coming back, and then he supposed to have fought Paul, but that ain't go through. Which I'm glad that ain't go through because he need to fight real fighters like Shakur, and he need to give Roach another rematch and stuff like that. And I also think like Tank is he bull crapping right now, and he's gonna like mess up his legacy if he don't get back in the ring. And I like Tank. You know what I'm saying? I mess with him. Okay. And as for Tank with Cameron and Mase, honestly, bro, Mase and Cam deserve that, man. Like I said, they talking too much on that show, man. They talking too much. And if Tank pull up on them, man, they got to be able to back it up. They got to back it up, bro. True story.
And
you know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Real quick, because I want to start getting into this, but I want a real quick assessment. Did you see what's going on with this Cassidy versus Easy? Because they had one round, but it got interrupted with the nonsense, and it went into pandemonium, and the battle never finished. It got canceled, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, not to sound like that, man. A whole bunch of Philly niggas that should have never been there, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like Cassidy had a whole bunch of his dudes. Easy brought his security, and it just like niggas say, bro. It don't even be the rappers. It be the niggas that they bring that fuck the whole. Excuse my language. That mess up the whole bag, bro. It wasn't even that serious. Like Easy. Not to sound like that, but Easy ain't gonna hurt. No, he ain't. You just talking. He was like giving a show. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy said, yo, don't touch me. And you know, they giving it. It's gonna look good for camera when it grows up on YouTube. But you know, the team it is bullcrap. But I know one thing, if I would have paid for that joint, I would have been on them like I need my money back ASAP. I don't care about nothing. I need my bread sent back to my account. I ain't paid for it, so I'm good.
Man, all Tank Ops fought last night. It was lit Saturday night. We talking boxing, we're talking rap battles, but nevertheless, caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
This is JD calling from Brooklyn. Salute, the Reckmobb.
Salute to the Reckmobb. What's going on, my brother? Talk to me.
What's good? Nah, so I got two different sides of that Tank thing, right?
Okay.
So we all know Tank is not messing with a full deck already, right? Let's be honest with you.
That's a fact.
Right? We already know that already. So that's just like if you talk smash about Mike back in the days, though. We all know if you see him, you already know what it is, right? So we know Tank may pull up on you. He may just pull up on you, right? I mean, you want to sue and all that. You do what you do, but Tank may just pull up on you, though, man. And that's just what it is, though.
No doubt. Now, your thoughts on Lamont Roach, getting a draw last night. Did you
I saw the fight. The fight was a good fight, right? It was a good fight. I saw it. I thought he could have did more, right? I mean, he could have did more though. He started taking his foot off the pedal. I guess he didn't want to get hit with one of them hooks or something. He wanted to keep it clean at the end though, but he was getting hit. He was getting hit though. You know what I mean? He was getting hit. Pitbull was putting that work in though. I think it could have went either way though. It could have went either way. He didn't cleanly beat him the whole fight. That didn't happen.
No doubt.
So he kept it too close. So that's my opinion on it. He kept it too close. He should have just beat him up.
Now, what you think about him breaking his hand? I think he said he broke his hand 5th round or something like that. So
yeah, that's part of the game. That's just part of the game.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the fact that he was handling Pitbull. I ain't gonna front. I think he might have handled Pitbull better than Tank. You know what I'm saying? In terms, because he was able to stop him from running in. You saw, that's his style. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that.
So,
right, absolutely.
So him breaking his hand, or I guess on his head, because I think Tank might have fractured his hand on Pitbull head or something.
Pitbull got a hard head, man.
Or sprained his hand. As well. You know what I mean?
So with that, listen. When you looked at the fight, would you say that he won the fight cleanly, or would you say like it was on the borderline?
It was close. It was close. I think he edged it though. Right. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So what I'm saying is that it could have went both ways.
Yeah.
Like it was too close. Like you know what I mean? It wasn't like
close.
Oh, he beat his ass. He beat his ass. It wasn't one of those, and I thought it was gonna be one of those. So when you get in the ring, I guess when he fight again, he's gonna have to put more work in though. He did what he's supposed to have did, right? But he got to put more work in though, man. That's just what it is though. I want to see Pitbull his last fight. Pitbull got took down his last fight. I forgot who he fought. Mm-hmm. I watched that fight. The guy handled him.
What up, though, M.Reck? What up, though?
Everything good, Janie B. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on Tank threatening to put hands on Mase and told Cameron, get that sausage out your mouth? Pause.
No Jomo.
Perfect segue.
Or Jomo, depending on which way you go with it.
Perfect segue by Janie B. You know what I mean? What's happening?
Listen, I don't feel sorry for Cam and Mase. Mase always gonna be my guy. But I don't feel sorry for them because look how they do things with you. They roundabout go behind the back and say what they don't want on your show and we should talk about this. Then other people feel like that about them.
Damn.
If we're gonna call it down the middle, let's call it down the middle.
Hey, you said it. Listen, do what you do. Do what you do.
They can't pick and choose what they want you to say because for real you got the street. They keep saying they got the street, they don't. But and then trying to cut off everything that we say over here at the Reckmobb. But then when somebody check them about what they doing, they don't see the same what is the word? Comparison. They don't see the same suit warmed over there at they show. They don't see what they doing that they saying that you doing. What you ain't even doing.
That's a fact. Pound that like button, y'all. Reckmobb. We live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. We got Janie B on the line. Okay. Let's get it. Janie B, keep going.
We have an opinion. You give us the platform to have an opinion.
Facts. We
all have various opinions. Some of us agree, some of us don't. Respectfully, we do what we do over here. It's them that's saying all of this stuff, though. They want you to censor our thoughts, but they don't want nobody to censor their thoughts. It's coming straight from their mouth. Nobody even asked Cameron about Tank. Nobody asked him. He brought that up. And if he hadn't have brought it up and somebody asked him that question, then I would have said, well, okay, even though I don't like this nigga, he just was responding to something that was asked of him. He volunteered all of that. So get on his ass, Tank. Disrespectfully. No Jomo.
Shit crazy out here, man. Listen, it is what it is. And I was saying this, right? I don't agree with the whole I'ma run down on that show and put hands on Mase, only because, okay, now you may not like what Mase said, but at the same time, you don't have to threaten that man with violence. You could just say, yo, Mase, I wasn't feeling what you said. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you're a boxer. Because now that turns into something different. Because now this man Mase is going to be forced to protect himself. You dig what I'm saying? You a boxer, so you know how that's going to go. It can get ugly with that. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing, it's like, yo, Mase, you a sucker, or whatever you gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But all that, I'm gonna run down the show, which we know he not. You know what I'm saying? But
do we know that?
Listen,
I would hope he wouldn't do that. and I'm not telling him to do that. Yeah. But do we know that somebody who really is about that life will not back up what he said? Do we really know that? Mike Tyson backed up everything he said. When he said he was going after somebody, he went full force at him. This man is still out here fighting and then got hit a lot. So how do we know where his mindset is at? So sometimes people need to watch what they're saying. Let me just go back here, M.Reck. Mm-hmm. You said it, and I'm going to repeat it. Uh-huh. Sometimes people need to get punched in their mouth because Mason Cam is from a time when it wasn't no internet. When you said something, you had to actually stand on it. So knowing that you came from that time, watch what the hell you saying. Or be ready to get punched in the mouth or punch somebody in the mouth.
I mean, look, listen, I did say that, but I said that on something else, but you got a point. I say this, right? Coming in this media space, right? And I said this earlier, I don't know if you was tapped in, especially when you independent black media.
Which they ain't, by the way, half and half.
Yeah, you know. We'll get into all the politics with that. Allegedly. But I'm solely independent. This is the fact. I put my own bread up and I made all this happen, open the lane up for other rappers to do this shit and everything else, right? Long story. You know.
Right.
So my thing was this. I did say sometimes people need to get punched in the mouth when they talk crazy, especially like, I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of dudes that's in this media space, right? They know they not outside like that, right? And they talk crazy towards, celebrities or public figures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't be doing journalism. They just be talking crazy. They think they got a platform where they can talk crazy and hide their hands. It's like they could throw rocks and hide their hands. You understand what I'm saying? So for them, like I'm gonna go to Mason Cam. I never felt like they was talking so reckless that they deserve what Tank is saying. Like Tank saying he gonna pull up on, the Is What It Is show and beat the shit out of Mase. You know what I'm saying? This is his words verbatim. I don't think that was deserving of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard wild shit on the internet from these other YouTube losers. You feel me? So
but think about it like this too.
Mm-hmm.
These YouTube losers ain't got nothing to lose.
That's a fact.
You talking about three juggernauts. They all got their own money. They all got their own spaces that people like to be in. They own their own entity. Now you talking shit about me, excuse my French.
Mm-hmm.
So famous person, I might punch you in the mouth.
Now I get it. I get it. So like, let's do this, right? Where do you draw the lines on doing commentary on, like, say, for instance, they got paid to do commentary on that fight, the Roach and Pitbull fight by PBC, right? So where is, I guess, the filtering in terms of commentary you can speak about and the commentary that's kind of going overboard? Where's the line being put at?
All of it could be commentated on, M.Reck, but nobody asked Cameron about Tank. He volunteered that. So now you should get punched in your face, not Mase. I mean, if it was me. Cameron brought it up, Mase added on to it. But y'all are together. Cameron, nobody asked you that, sir. That wasn't even a comparison. He brought that in. See, listen to what I'm saying, M.Reck. You've been in this so long, you know how to pivot. You know how to think about things before you say. Cameron talks without even thinking about who he offended.
All right, stop there, because you're saying something real important. I don't want to cut your wisdom. That's what I was saying. This is why I tell people, if you rock with me, you see me doing what I'm doing in this space, right? And Mase told me directly, yo, you one of my favorite when it comes to this content thing on YouTube and all that, right? I feel, even when the Broner situation happened, I feel like my knowledge in the game, y'all are who y'all are. Y'all niggas did it up in rap. But when it comes to this content shit, I can show y'all niggas a thing or two or give y'all some knowledge on how to move on this, you know what I mean, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the egos to the side, I'm like, nah, Reck, we got a bag over here for you. Come get this shit. But really, we need that knowledge because, you know, we want to move in this shit without having the issues. You know what I mean? That's just my take on it, you know, respectfully. And I'll speak to them niggas later or whenever they want to call me. But I just feel like that's when bosses meet at the round table and we come together as bosses. Yo, Reck, man, what's your thoughts on this? Yo, how you think we should move on this? You've been doing this shit like 20 years. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. Oh. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this and the people that's in the know and real ones is gonna get what I'm saying. It's a point where arrogance gets to be not your friend. When you don't know, when you feel like you know everything everywhere you go, it becomes a problem. When you think because you made a couple of more dollars than somebody else and they started this whole lane for you and you don't feel like you should even reach out or mention somebody's name or however you want to put it, that becomes a problem. And you can't be talking like you talk in your little circle when people actually hearing what you really think. This man actually said, M.Reck, the same thing that we've been saying over here on your show. He was like, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to say and ain't nobody gonna stop my opinion because it's called my opinion. If I want to speak on whoever I want to speak on, I'm gonna do that. So why do they get to tell other people not to have an opinion? You can't have it both ways. Valid point. I can't even front you. Janie B, one thing with you, people may not like how you deliver your message because it's raw, uncut, but you do speak the truth. You do speak the truth. So I don't know no other way to do it.
Let's go to the beginning, man, because people know your face from being one of the founders of Fubu, correct?
Right. When that LL shit came out, that's when it ballooned to like 350.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So by 99, we was making like $350 million a year.
We gonna get into that, but let's go to your story.
Keith was the thugged out nigga in Fubu. He was a street nigga.
And I grew up that way because I didn't have. But if I seen somebody else that had and I ain't have it, I would take it.
This is it, 2-bedroom joint. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Don't look too much different. Bathroom, this is my room right here.
Damn, you was right here, literally?
Yeah, nigga, I used to open the door. Yo, nigga, what's up? Where I came from, my nigga.
How it feels?
It felt good, bro. It felt good.
Like to come from this.
Cause you know what it is? When I was living over here, I was on welfare. I put the food stamps down. As soon as I hear the bell on the door, I'd be like, look. I gotta get something else. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want nobody to see me with the food stamps. What's going on, Reck? It's Dr. Keith C. Perrin Jr.
MRecktv.